guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped and the British summertime. It is chucking it down with rain today. I'm here in the New Forest because I am going to get to drive my first Nissan GTR, and I told you it's a very special one. Behind me is Lucille, and actually if I spin round a little bit there, behind me is Ant from Gaskings. So he's very kindly agreed to meet up and allow me to be the first person to actually get to drive Lucille on the public road.
I'm very nervous about it.
Regretting that decision now, mate?
Well, one, it's raining.
Yeah.
Two, you've just told me you've never driven a GTR before.
Yeah.
And secondly, yeah, I'm giving away my key to the GTR for the first time ever for someone to drive on the road.
Let's take a good look round and then take it up the road and give it a spin. Or that's probably a really bad use of language. Let's not give it a spin.
Make good views?
Make good views. It would make good views. Let's go. Let's have a good look round. This should be a good one. Okay, so let's take a quick look around Lucille. So she is an R35 Nissan GTR. At the moment, no mods under the bonnet. So standard BHP output, ridiculous 0 to 60 time, which I think we might well have to try. But since Gaskings have had this car, if you follow their channel, obviously put the description below, they've done a whole bunch of different mods. So the most obvious two, well actually there's three. First one is the carbon fibre bonnet from Night Racer, and also the front splitter and side sills, so they make it really stand out. And I'm loving all the kind of louvres on the bonnet. Secondly, if I pan back, we've got the raspberry blue wrap from Dub Customs, who else? And the most ridiculous ricer wing on the back, which I have to say, you have to ricer up his car being Gaskings. Now I saw the video of them fitting that, but when you actually see this car for real, it just looks the business, mate, honestly, it's wicked. Like it? Yeah, I do. So we've got obviously a bit of Dub Customs graphics there, but then the best bit for me, if you ever see this car in the flesh, is I love my ricer wing. So I think it's about time we get in this car and take it for a bit of a drive up the road and explore the New Forest. Maybe find some roads that have got a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit, not a 40. You ready for this, buddy? So here we are, guys, behind the wheel of Lucille.
How's it feel to be inside Lucille?
It's good. I like being inside Lucille. Good. Very good. So let's give it a go. Push the magic button, right?
No, you need to get out, go around the car 3 times.
Here we go. Yeah. So we're going to take a ride up the road. We're basically going to have a bit of an experience. I need to find out about what the plans are for the car, because I'm sure you've got some plans for mods and stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple coming.
And if you've never driven or even been in a GTR, you can basically come along with me, because I've never been in one either. I'm just about to drive.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited, because obviously I didn't film my first time in a GTR.
Yeah.
That was like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
And obviously to get you on your first experience of driving the GTR, I'm quite excited for that bit anyway.
Yeah. The fact it's raining today. But hey,
I know.
we'll be okay. Right, let's get out of this car park and go and find some cool roads. Here we go, out on the open road. It sounds wicked, doesn't it?
It's mental.
So the first impressions of this car are the suspension setup's really quite firm.
There is a button though for comfort mode.
Yeah,
it does loosen up a bit.
That's for pussies, right? So, so we'll have it in nice and firm suspension mode. I'm in full auto at the moment. We're just going to drive out and find some nice roads. It is one of those cars, I think, because of the rumble, it just makes you realise that it's a really bloody fast car when you're pulling away. Even just moving it around the car park and pulling away.
Yeah.
you're just kind of sitting there going, come on.
Yeah, it's ready to go all the time.
Yeah.
And I think when you put your foot down, when you get a chance to put your foot down, you'll realise exactly what it's got to give as well. And that's not, it's not just a little bit of a blip, it's just progressive all the way through.
And obviously 4-wheel drive, so lots of traction, very useful on a day like today.
Yep. Sticks the road like shit off a stick.
Yeah. Have you done a Nissan GTR drivers why they have a bad reputation video?
I have.
Have you?
I have so many people like, oh, have you done it yet? Like, actually, it's one of my earlier videos.
Yeah.
So you'll think they control me. Oh, now you've got a GTR, you can do the bad reputation. I've done it.
Excellent.
I've done it already.
Good out. Let's try not to be in the next episode. Right, okay. That right-hand pedal does something quite dramatic.
Oh yeah, the smile pedal.
Yeah, the absolutely miles per smile.
There's another one. The difference in faces. Yours is smiles.
Come on,
Mine's.
you're right, mate. You just take it nice.
I'm fine.
You know,
I'm fine. At the moment.
So, I have to say the ride and the kind of directness of the steering, it just wants you to go quicker and quicker. Although there's an awful lot of livestock around today. We've now got bulls.
Yeah.
So we've had Mustangs. We've had the bull from Lamborghini.
True.
Maybe one of those Mustangs was a pony from Maranello as well.
We can concentrate on the driving though, so that we don't have a nice pony.
It's like going on a
as a hood
safari.
emblem.
Is it a test drive or a safari?
I don't know.
So this is why we're following a Yaris at horrifically slow miles an hour. Two really cool views in this car. The first one, three, sorry, yeah, the passenger seat. You look out the front window and that night racer bonnet's got these two little kind of carbon scoops which look really cool. And then you look out the rear view mirror and you've just got this gigantic wing. But you can see underneath it, so it doesn't actually affect visibility because it's just that huge.
Yeah.
It kind of just gets
If
itself.
you want that
out
on your
the way.
own car, just buy a picnic bench and stick it on your boot.
A big piece of wood. So while we've got time, let's have a bit of a chat about your plans for Lucille then, because you've done quite a bit already.
Yeah, so
what's
far
next?
we've obviously got it wrapped. We've got the carbon parts on it. Obviously side seals, got the front splitter, rear wing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people now trying to goad us into what you're going to do performance-wise.
Exhaust, sure.
Yeah, exhaust like $4,000 though for one, like full titanium all the way through. Yeah, because there's two things go hand in hand. You can obviously do a 650R mod, which takes up to 650 brake, spitting flames out the back.
Sounds good,
Proper party piece. But to be able to have that, you need the exhaust.
Yeah.
So for that mod alone, things like maybe $3,500, and you're looking at the exhaust $4,000. You're looking at $8,500, $9,000 for that mod. So
wow.
it isn't cheap. And then also one thing that everyone keeps asking: when are you going to get wheels for it?
Yeah.
So that will probably be next before we go extreme with the performance. So yeah, wheels first, and then maybe a bit of a party piece to shoot flames out of Godzilla at the back.
Yeah. Some important stats for you before we put this car through its paces. Underneath the bonnet we have 545 bhp, which will propel this car to 60 miles an hour in 2.8 seconds.
From a 3.8 litre twin turbo. A couple of snails under there to play with.
2.8 seconds.
Yeah.
We've got to try that.
Got to be done.
Absolutely. Right, here we go. Oh yes. That was probably about 40% throttle.
Yeah.
We got a bit of wheel slip and a bit of air.
A little bit.
Yeah. Oh mate. Yeah. I haven't even gone past 4,000 RPM.
No.
That's quick.
Not had an opportunity to learn her in front.
Bloody traffic, get out of the way.
Okay, honestly, you couldn't get it, could you? Stuck in the middle of New Forest with a learner.
I know, yeah. Not me, I'm not a learner.
Well, I hope not.
No. I have my licence.
Actually, I didn't even ask to see your licence.
Yeah, I've got my licence. Which one would you like to see?
Oh, here he goes. Has he got the nods?
I've got odds, yes. I got my advanced driving license.
Oh, and look at the shoes.
And I've got me driving shoes on.
He's come prepared.
Ooh. Oh yes.
Oh, he's experienced Lucille. There we go.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Not what you're expecting?
Yeah, I lost the words on that one, but to be fair.
There we go.
Bloody hell.
Quick, innit?
It kind of just spools up and then wham.
Just go.
Let's just do that again because that was quite cool. Oh, mate, it's just relentless. Really relentless.
We've got to show you it from a standing start.
We have.
We've got to do
Stick it in the old manual flappy doodles.
Yeah.
And it just sounds ace as well. We're vlogging in a vlog.
Look at all Ped's training coming into action here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at those trees in the wet road, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my goodness me. That is unbelievable. Oh wow. And I tell you what, the gearbox is pretty good as well.
Yeah, not bad at all.
But it's better when you're in the manual shift.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of hold it in the gear at that rev, and then just when you've got the time, just
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I've got to buy one of these.
Here we go. So clear road.
0 to 60.
Go on then.
3, 2, 1. I went past 60 about 2 seconds ago. Oh my god, that's unbelievable. Can we do it again?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 60. Yeah, that's fast. That's really, really fast.
It's ridiculously quick, isn't it?
And it's so wet today, but the traction's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm going to potentially upset some people here.
Go on.
I'm maybe a bit of a brand snob, and my problem
So
I've had with the Nissan GTR, as I was saying to you before, when we were doing the filming before, is I've admired them as a car, performance, statistics. I actually think they look awesome as well, but my biggest problem is you're in the pub on a Saturday afternoon having a pint with your mates, and someone says, "Oh, what car do you drive?" and you go, "A Nissan."
Yeah.
And that's my problem. However, I've now driven one, and I want to now be in that pub with a pint saying, "I drive a Nissan GTR, mate."
That is exactly what
Why
I tried
didn't your
to
life
clock
work out?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, look how much of the smile that's put on your face driving it. I was exactly the same as you, Brand Snob, until I drove one, and then you just give it so much more respect.
Honestly, mate.
But it is. Right, so that has obviously impressed Petrol Ped with the normal mode that the GTR can do. What I'm going to do now is flick these little switches up here. That's one there in red. So the missiles are armed. That's R for ridiculous.
R for radically fast.
Experience this.
Whoa, spin! That was all 4 wheels spinning then.
A little bit different, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah. Wow, man alive.
It's when you buy one.
Oh, mate. I mean, this has got big tyres on it, right?
Yeah.
To get all 4 tyres to break traction.
Should we do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again. Oh, man. Yeah. So let's go back to this whole Brand Snob Nissan GTR thing again. If you never ever ever criticise a Nissan GTR until you've driven one,
no.
because they are phenomenal. And I'm not being paid by Nissan to say that.
No,
and
it's got so many stereotypes, isn't it? As being a PlayStation car.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's got all the you know, bells and whistles, it's got the computers and this and the other, and turbos and that. But when you put your foot down, it just all goes. All the stereotypes go out the window.
I tell you what, two things that you need a direct debit to Shell when you've got one of these,
and a get out of jail free card.
yeah, and then invisible number plates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, flip ones.
It just pulls like a steam train.
Yeah. Were you expecting a bit of a lag? Obviously,
I was expecting quite a lot of lag actually, and it doesn't have any.
No, it's just there constantly, isn't it?
Yeah. So, final impressions of this car, mate, are it's just off the scale.
Good, I'm glad to say that.
It really is. So, thank you very, very much for letting me and my subscribers experience Lucille.
That's okay.
And not get run over by cows.
They just dart across, they just don't care.
Animals. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have done so, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol and Gaskings for plenty more content to come. And I will see you on the next video, guys. We're now going to try and get back to Bewley without killing ourselves. But you take care, guys. Drive safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.